Alright, number 17, we're given a universal set of elements, and then we have set A, a set B, and a set C. And we want to place these elements in their proper location in the Venn diagram, similar to the one that we have on the right, and then we want to pick the one here at the bottom that matches. We have three choices, A, B, and C. Alright, so anytime you're going to do a Venn diagram, I'm going to try to draw this one out big enough to get everything in there. If you're going to draw a Venn diagram, you want to start from the middle and work your way outside. Alright, so I have three overlapping circles. I'm trying to draw them big enough to get those letters in there. We're going to call this one A, this one B, and this one C. Alright, I'm going to start with A, and I'm going to only write out the letters that, well, I'm just going to do each letter one at a time and just put them in their respective place. So, starting with set A, the first element is G. Okay, so don't just write G. We need to find out where it goes. G, when I look at set B, G is also in B. So right now it would be in the part of A and B. And then C also contains the letter G. So this portion right here is where I'm going to put the G. It's part of A, part of B, and contained in C. So this is the part where all three of them overlap. That's where G is. Alright, the next element is H in A. So H is not in B. H is not in C. So H is going to be in this bigger part of A, separate from C and B. Alright, the next letter is J. J is also in B. J is also in C. So this is also going to contain J, all three of them. And then we have K. K is in A. K is in B. K is not in C. So A and B part right here, the top portion, this is where I will put the element K. L is in A. L is not in B, but L is in C. So L is in A and C. So down here, I will put the L, the part where A and C overlap only, separate from B. L, and then the last element in A is N. N is in A. It is not in B, and N is also in C. So I will put an N here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements, and on the computer screen, we can count from A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks good so far. Continuing with B, we have G already marked. We do not have I marked. I is in B, and I is in C. We already have considered it's not in A, so I will be in the part of the circle where B and C overlap. So G, I, J is already marked. K is already marked. M is in B, and M is in C. So the part where B and C combine, M, and then O. O is in B, and O is in C. So O would be in this part where B and C overlap. Alright, so now that we're done with B, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the computer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. B does not have any solo elements, so no elements that are in B alone that are not shared with A and C. And then G, I'm sorry, not G, C, set C, starting out with the letter G is marked, I is marked, J is marked, L is already marked, M is counted for in, O is counted for, and then P is also in C. So P will get placed in C. And then, now that we have that, let's check the universal set and make sure we have not missed any elements. So G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all of those letters are spoken for. Q has not been, so this is a new element. Q will not be in A, B, or C, but it will be inside the box, separate from those three sets. So now let's see which one of these Venn diagrams match up to what we've just done here on the bottom. So I'm going to start from my left and work to the right. A has the element H in it by itself, and then in the middle we should have a K up here, and we don't. So this one is going to be thrown out as incorrect. Answer choice B has two elements in A, and we only have one, so we're throwing that out, which just leaves us with C. So let's see that it matches. We have H, and then we have the K up there, solo, nothing in B, so that looks good. The next row we have LN, and then GJ, and then MOI, and then P down here. And let's scroll down to see if we have our Q outside, and C looks good. Alright, number 18, we have Venn diagrams, and we want to use them to shade the set A intersected with the set B intersected with C. So, kind of like the order of operations, we want to do parentheses first. So we have A intersect parentheses B intersect C. Okay, that's kind of running off the page a little bit. I'm going to draw three overlapping circles, the way these Venn diagrams are drawn, and then label each of them. So that's A, B, C. So we'll call this A, B, C. All right, so first we're going to do B intersect C. So here's B, here's C. Here is the part of B and C that overlap. So this is B intersect C. This is all right here. This dark portion here. So this is the part of B that overlaps with C. Now we want to intersect this part with circle A. So I'm going to do a vertical line in circle A. Okay, so the part that has the double shading is going to be A, B, and C here. So we have vertical lines in A, part of B, part of C down here, but the part of B and C that overlap right here, that also overlaps with this circle A, is just this inside part right here. So if we clean this picture up, all we want is this very middle piece right here. That's the one with the double shading for those two groups, and that matches with B.